from the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother, and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, no human being must separate.
I've obviously known her my entire life. And while we've always been family, we have also become incredible friends. And in the last few years, we decided that we should travel together, see the world. And a couple years ago, we went to Iceland and enjoyed a wonderful trip there. And the reason that I bring that up tonight is because it was on that trip that I realized that Jen had met her person, the man she was going to marry. Because I hadn't met Sal at that point. And it was on this trip, and the way Jen was talking about Sal and their future plans together, that you get that feeling, and you just know. A couple months later, after we were on that trip, I did meet Sal when the family came to Rhode Island, where I live. And I'd say it took about half a game of cornhole for me to see what we're all seeing here tonight. And that is how incredibly happy that they make each other, how compatible they are, how they complement each other, and how incredibly in love they are.
When you think about that, when I first met Sal, I actually didn't like him. Yeah. Probably a weird thing to admit at a best man speech, but the truth is the truth. And the weird thing about it is that the reason why I hated him is actually one of the main reasons why I love him. And what that was is that the reason why I didn't warm up to him at first is this man is always so damn helpful. When we first met, we were first years in law school. And it's a really stressful time, really scary. And I was there just terrified the whole time, especially the first couple weeks. And my first impression of Sal, before I even knew his name, was he was just this guy who was just always interjecting in other people's conversations that he didn't know, offering suggestions to like their issues and problems. And the part that was really infuriating is they were really good. I would sit back like, well, damn, that's a pretty good idea. The nerve of this guy. Sal was already a man that I looked up to, but you made him an even better man. And even more impressively, you actually made him, well, let's just say, a bit more fiscally responsible. From what I've seen of you two in your relationship, you two have been true partners in all aspects of life.
This unity that you are asking to God is fundamental. For this, in your life, will be important prayer. To pray together, to pray for each other, to pray not only when everything will go well, but also when there will be difficulties.
I, Salvatore, take you, Jennifer, to be my wife.
I, Jennifer, take you, Salvatore, to be my husband.
I promise to be faithful to you in good times and bad,
in sickness and in health,
to love you and honor you all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
The Lord be with you.
And with the Spirit.
So we do an applause to them because they are husband and wife.
Jen, the first time I met you, I had been hearing about you for over a year at that point. And before we actually got to know each other and actually see each other, I did some research on you. Basically, I just asked Phil. And I asked, hey, what's this girl like? And they didn't have a bad thing to say. If anything, they were actually very complimentary, which I found that suspicious. Nah, there's gotta be something wrong with her. So when I met you, I'm not gonna lie to you, there was high stakes. And I won't lie to you again, when that evening at that random pizza place, Jersey City, was done, and I was walking home, I had a thought in my head that I had never even told Sal about. And that thought was, well, damn, I think this might be the one. Jen and Sal, I love you both, and I really wish I could come up with something a little better than this. Incredibly cliched, but I can't imagine two people who are more perfect for each other.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight it gives me great pride and privilege to introduce to you your bride and grooms. Let's hear it nice and loud for the new Mr. and Mrs. Salvatore and Jen Recaro. Give it up!